Hello children, let's understand what is a mixture. So we know that matter can be classified as pure substance and a mixture. So what is a mixture? Mixture, as the name suggests, mixing of two or more substances, right? So the combination of more than one pure substance, that is mixing two or more elements, mixing two or more compounds, or mixing each other, that is element or compound, it will form a mixture. So the constituent particles of mixture retain their individual property in the mixture and can be separated by physical process. Think about if you are mixing iron and sand. I have iron filings, iron is Fe, and I am adding sand to it. Will you be able to separate any of the two components? Yes, it is really easy. By directly hand picking the iron filings, I can do that, or by using a magnet. What will magnet do? Magnet will attract iron filings, which is Fe, because it has magnetic properties. So this mixture of iron filings and sand, we call it mixture because it has two different pure substances, sand and iron. Not only that, they retain their own property. Have they changed their property after mixing? No. Iron is still magnetic. It was magneted initially also, and after mixing in sand, it is still magnetic. So the particles or the constituents, they retain their property. The word important is retain. They retain their properties even after mixing with each other. So these are the variety of examples in daily life. Chocolate chip cookies, pizza, soda with ice, tossed salads. In the sandwich, in the salads, we mix many things together. And when we mix things, we call it mixture, right? So there are two categories of mixture. One is homogeneous mixture, another is heterogeneous mixture. So what is the difference in heterogeneous and homogeneous? If you observe the diagram carefully, you will understand that the distribution of particles vary. Here, if you see the green and the yellow atoms, they are uniformly distributed. How beautifully they have arranged. So the particles are uniformly distributed, right? So we can say here there is uniform distribution of particles, evenly distributed particles. But what is here? In heterogeneous mixture, you will see two separate layers, or the particles are more somewhere, less somewhere. So the particles are not evenly distributed, they are unevenly distributed, right? There is non-uniform distribution of the particles in heterogeneous. So let's look at the examples and the definition. So when we talk about homogeneous mixture, children, a mixture in which the constituents are mixed uniformly, properly. That is, there is even distribution of the particles. For example, coffee. Do you see the particles somewhere separately in coffee? No, the particles of coffee or tea, they are uniformly distributed. In a mixture, it is homogeneous. Wine, air, think about this air, the particles are properly distributed. So definitely it's a homogeneous mixture. Brass, steel, natural gas, vinegar, blood, they all have the constituents completely uniformly distributed. So when you see blood, do you see different particles separately? No, because the particles are completely dissolved into each other in a proper manner. That's why they all are homogeneous mixture. Now, what are heterogeneous mixtures? In heterogeneous mixture, a mixture in which its constituents are not distributed uniformly or unevenly. For example, chocolate chip. So we have chocolate chip cookies. See, the chips can be located anywhere, right? There is no fixed position and they are not inside. I mean, if they are inside, they are still on the surface as well. So the particles are unevenly distributed. In pizza also, there is uneven distribution of toppings. In sandwich, in salad, the particles are unevenly distributed. And in soda with ice also, see, the ice is floating upwards, right? And the carbon dioxide is coming also outwards. So that's why they all are heterogeneous mixtures in our daily life. I hope you have understood. Thank you.